Is it time to buy or sell Hycroft stock? In this video, we will explore Hycroft in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 2nd of September, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly don't want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 13th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Hycroft as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 43.8% since we initially recommended purchasing Hycroft 14 days ago. This equates to an average daily return of 3.13% since it was classified as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock has broken through a notably wide and robust upward trend in the short term, signaling an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the threshold of the current trend, which was previously broken at $4.93. This price point may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $6.41 will be the next potential peak for this trend, creating a resistance level that may prove challenging to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 12.76% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging between negative 28.46% and positive 2.04%. Extending our view to the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 59%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 7.62% to positive 40.83% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $5.03 and $7.68. Our latest daily update for Hycroft includes the headline "Big Movements in Hycroft Stock Price on Tuesday, moving nearly 20% between high and low." The Hycroft stock price gained nearly 20% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, rising from $4.55 to $5.45. It has now experienced gains for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if it can continue this upward trend or take a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated nearly 20% with a low of $4.58 and a high of $5.49. The price has increased on 8 out of the last 10 days and is up by over 43% in the past 2 weeks. Volume has also risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 2 million more shares were traded than the previous day, with 3 million shares changing hands for approximately $16,400,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $5.49, while the lowest was $1.95. Currently, the price is 0.73% or 4 cents below the 52-week high and 96.63% or $156.26 below the all-time high reached on the 6th of August 2020, when it peaked at $161.71. Hycroft announced today that it has secured a total of $60 million through an at-the-market private placement, comprising 14,017,056 units priced at $4.28 each. This funding comes as the company prepares for an active summer filled with drilling activities and corporate updates. This cash influx follows several capital raises this year, including a significantly increased public offering in June and the recent exercise of underwriter over-allotments in July. Additionally, Hycroft is filing its second quarter 2025 10Q and is readying a 2-rig exploration drill program for 2025 to 2026 at its Nevada mine. Separately, silver's classification as a critical mineral in the United States, along with notable insider purchases earlier this summer, adds a strategic layer of confidence to the narrative. In the short term, the at-the-market placement will increase the share count, which may exert downward pressure on the stock unless the market quickly adjusts to the dilution. However, this new capital alleviates near-term financing risks and funds drilling that may yield high-impact assay or metallurgical results. Potential catalysts for a reevaluation of the shares. Looking ahead, successful exploration, improved project economics, and heightened strategic interest in silver could lead to significant upside. Conversely, failure to convert resources or ongoing reliance on equity raises could maintain elevated volatility and downside risks. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Hycroft stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio is also rated as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Hycroft. The Hycroft stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is anticipated at levels of $4.40 and $3.81. A drop below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, July 31, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 67.18%. Further upward movement is expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. The volume is increasing in tandem with the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggested a buy signal 23 days ago. Bollinger provided a buy signal 7 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 9 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a buy signal 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 19 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average revealed a buy signal 15 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 24 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages gave a buy signal 138 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Hycroft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.55 and $4.25. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this instance, Hycroft finds support just below today's level at $4.55. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.25 and $4.09. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved 91 cents between its high and low, or nearly 20%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 8.88%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Hycroft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies may go through downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios could suggest inadequate profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of November, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Hycroft. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Hycroft encounters its first support level at $4.55. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Hycroft from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Let's take a closer look at some recent insider trades. On the 30th of June 2025, we saw Marnie conducted an insider purchase of 23,962 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, Nakarati David C. conducted an insider purchase of 23,962 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, Wang Thomas S. conducted an insider purchase of 38,339 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, Lang Stephen A. conducted an insider purchase of 23,962 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, Harrison Michael James conducted an insider purchase of 23,962 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 89.661. Overall, insiders purchased a total of 13,990,204 shares and sold a total of 15,035,205 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.27, reflecting a decrease of 3.3%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 85, which considerably amplifies that risk. Notably, there is a buy signal originating from a pivot bottom identified 22 days ago. Is Hycroft stock a good buy? Hycroft exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient for it to be a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning one should either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, we anticipate that Hycroft will open lower by 277 cents, starting its trading at $5.17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.